Hey there. Today I want to talk about a specific error you get, and I got it 100 times. And I finally solved it. So let's see through what's that error. So basically, I have this domain monkweb.tech, and I am making a project. So I have to add this domain, not this domain, I have to make a subdomain. For example, projects.monkweb.tech, and my website is hosted on S3. So what I want to do is I want to use CloudFront, and I want to use like an SSL certificate so that I can access my website through HTTPS, not HTTP. So the thing is, the process basically is you basically create a ACM certificate and make sure that you are in the US East one, because AWS by default find those certificates in the US East 1 region. Okay, so this is not a problem. This is a specific standard request, so you can just request a certificate here. So let me just go through the steps and then I'll tell you what's the problem here. So we can just write a projects.monkweb.tech. This will be the domain where your website will be hosted. All right, and this is a subdomain, and everything is fine. We can just request a certificate. Now the next process is it will wait for the validation, and by the meantime we have to add the CNAME records into our Vercel. Okay, so as you can see, the CNAME name is here and CNAME value is also here. So what we can do is just directly copy this and paste it to our Vercel. But the thing is, the projects.monkweb.tech, we don't have to do this. We have to only copy till the projects, because .monkweb.tech will automatically added by Vercel. So we can just copy this one and we can just come to Vercel domains and add a domain here, and it will be a CNAME record, and the value will be the provided by the CNAME value that is provided by the ACM as well. So we will copy that as whole and the value will be pasted as it is. All right, and then we can just click add and hit the confirm. Now this is a standard process. If you ask wherever, if you ask ChatGPT or something, it will tell you this is a standard process and it should work. But the problem here is when you go to this ACM and when you hit reload, it should give you issued here, but instead it will give you a failed. So let's just wait. It's still in pending validation. It's okay, it will fail eventually. So let's reload 2-3 times. I think still pending. And also a lot of time it will, if it is not showing failed, it will be stuck. So the way to check it is just copy your CNAME name and go to your whatever bash you are using. So we can just, as you can see, I have already used a command here, that is a dig plus short, and then paste your value. Now it is returning the value here. Can you see that? Wait a second. Yeah, so it is returning a value here. Okay, so this is fine. Let's reload once again. Let's see. Okay, so it got failed, and I have researched a lot and it was failed every time I use it. So I thought that maybe I am just copying the values wrong and something like that. But now actually I resolved this error. So let me tell you, in Vercel, actually Vercel recommends you to add another CA property so that it trusts the Amazon and it redirects to amazon.com. So we have to add another domain here. So that will be, the projects, and it will convert to projects.monkweb.tech automatically. and it will be a CAA record, and the placeholder is this, so we have to write this only, 0 issue, and here we have to just write amazon.com, so 0 issue. And it will be of course a little bit different for Azure and GCP, so you can just search through your relatable thing. Okay, so 0 issue, and we can just write amazon.com. Now if we hit add, and also one more thing, this part is done, but the thing is ACM got failed, so no matter how much you try, it will get failed now. It won't retry it. So what we will do is we will create one more. We will delete this one and we will create one more. We will request one more certificate. So let's hit request, and next the same thing, and then we can just click request. Wait for the CNAME name and the value. And a lot of times when you are requesting from the same domain, it will give you a same value. So let's see 5027, and let me see what I have added. 5027, and the last one is 7115. So yeah, I think it's the same value as it. And the value is 016 something, and yeah, so it is the same thing. So let's reload now, and let's see if it gets issued or not. It will take some time. So it get failed again, and this is another error. Even if you do this step, it will get failed. The reason behind this is it got you the same values, so it automatically stored the values, the result that is the failed, in the cache. So now it is taking the values from the cache. So what we want to do is we should okay, let me do it again. Use a different subdomain so that it generates another new request. Okay, it will give you a new CNAME and new value. So let's say, for example, if we use let's see a.projects.monkweb.tech, or you can just use temp dot or anything so that you get a different value. Okay, so a.projects.monkweb.tech. all right, let's request a certificate, and in the meantime let's just delete the older one, the CNAME and the value, and now we will add the new CNAME and the new value. Okay, these were the two errors that I got. All right, pending validation. Let's just copy it till the projects, and now you can see it's the different value, E36. So let's paste it here. It will be a CNAME, and let's copy the value and paste it here only. Okay, so let's just click add now, confirm. Okay, so it is created now. You can see it here, and our CAA record is also here. So let's just go to our ACM and we hit reload. It is still validating, so let's just wait for 1-2 minutes, or maybe just hit reload 2-3 times. Sometime it will take like 2-3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. Okay, so now you can see it that it is issued now. This was an error, and it took me a pretty long time to solve this, and I'm making this video so that if you are making a similar kind of project that requires a subdomain connecting to ACM, so you don't get mess up. Okay, and you can just solve it by seeing this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, one more thing, if you are thinking that you don't want a.projects.monkweb.tech, you just want a projects.monkweb.tech, so you can, this value is now in the cache, so you can just delete this one and create one more that is called projects.monkweb.tech, so it will provide you this value only, and it will work.